It is live in the morning. What a Wednesday. And I'm already back. I haven't even slept. Let's, let's get ready to actually get activated. It's a beautiful Wednesday. We got great. As I said, barely slept, but I feel pretty rested enough to come on to a live with you guys. So rocking and rolling. Start pin on. Got the Olympic pin on. So you already know what it is. Coming. The Drew, the Michael Myers Drew. But yes, we are going to be fire my time to get it. And yeah, but I can show you guys some spoilers of the things that I in this right now. Yeah, really, not necessarily, but I'm self actualized into this great MDX 65 guys I started with. I feel full here, but I'll live on through like professional cameras that are yeah, deep throw at it, speed, action, I choose to get into. And if not, we got our five until I get these things changed. But I do love the one that I have like classes, big LA, couple of years, like on off super vintage products. Let's even get into a bunch of different components. We have like old school viewfinders still literally in the housing and everything, like all polished off and yeah, camera itself. I've got different things. All the camera wise before I speak stuff. I get definitely good morning. After streaming that first 150 subscribers, so that's super blessing. Appreciate all of you guys coming through, showing love to a kid like this. Getting overnight for my life, get positive ways. I look at blessings right here, so I'm going to read them to you guys. So I shit you not. Things I've been self-actualizing through God's grace. So, number one, dear God, please, I ask of you to empower me, my fam, teams, dreams, plus life. Come closer to you. Allow me the strength to be your sword, shield, armor, and rock. Amen. Next one. This is the one that is like all revolving around the camera stuff. It's literally happening. Like it's so grateful, so thankful. Double tap your screen. One of us you guys feel grateful for today. Again, wonderful Wednesday. Self-actualize and say those positive affirmations. Don't wait for someone to say thank you to you. Say thank you to you for yourself. Dear Lord, please, I ask to be accepted into a career closer to creation through the Most High of High. I pray for a Canon R1/R5 on your time. Like I like to write stuff on sticky notes. I have like Postal markers, all this kind of fun stuff, and I like to doodle. It helps kind of relieve again creative tensions or creative block. Dear God, I'm praying for my sobriety, my generational curses to be vanquished, and for everyone, family and friends, everyone, somehow, some way, keep my faith in you. I love you. So I keep on literally adding more stuff as it comes to me. Like I've got a couple of like quotes and little blurbs, or bird songs, stuff like that. So super motivated today to show you guys some camera stuff and questions of things you guys see. Please let me know. This is what I kind of do or what I like, especially with Canon. I recently got upgraded also with a Sony A7 Mark III and a G Master 3 lens and so getting the production value slow. It's great. Thinking about that so long ago, and yeah, sure you guys are again. Great if you guys can hear me in the audio. I gotta make sure everything is good. We'll get some audio, wireless setup with a couple of my other homies that are part of the get stuff. They've been getting other things as well, so super dope. Bust it out. Uh, yeah, okay, shotgun, right? All metal, all glass, right? But it does have film in it right now, so I can't actually, you know, actuate the shutter. But you guys can see the top speed for this camera can go shutter speed. So all the settings. All right, so we have B for bulb. Well, sorry, A, the red A. So you can actually get automatic lenses on this. The like this one, it has an automatic autofocus. So if you slap them both into A, if you actually half hold your shutter, it will actually there's a battery in it, or sometimes it'll have creative views. It will use autofocus, which is dope. Most of the film cameras don't have autofocus unless it's a professional camera, and this is a professional camera, and if it's not, it's the LA edition. So it says right there, Los Angeles, 1984. And it's got the 5 stars, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings. And on the other side, it's the F1. And then this is a view, heat viewfinder, so you swivel and look down from there. So this is again 400. I have to see something that's extremely far, like at least a wall, which yeah, and because I can show you guys the live view like this. Check this out. So, so you can kind of see what's going on right out there at the wall, and yeah, it's really really dope because most of the electronic cameras now, especially even the Sony that I'm using, you can have a LCD screen that only tilts so much, but it's not 360-degree articulating. So even if you are trying to shoot from the hip like this, it's very difficult. And this is very wide, and it's showing you raw feedback of what literally is only passing through mechanical, no electronic. So yeah, it's a super dope lens. I typically got this one because I was planning to shoot the moon and a couple other different things at night and like animals and stuff. But overall, it's a really, really great lens. And yeah, like just that optical glare with the glass, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I also did get this custom made. So this is like some lava bead rock or lava rock, whatever you call it, volcanic lava rock, black lava. And yeah, I'm gonna take this off and take off all the lenses. I'll put the on. So we have speed viewfinder. Sorry, not speed. I said that before. That's an overdrive. We've got the camera itself, the motor drive, the regular housing for that. So when I put that on, I'll just show you, for instance. And yeah, with tripod now, everything is coming together. All right, so 2 buttons down here. You guys can see one there, one on the other side. So you hold those. This can slide right off. Um, that's quite taking this camera out in general, so sometimes you don't want to slide out. There you go. Okay, so now it's loose. I can slide it. You'll actually see the mirror that is just straight glass, but it's refracting back because it's bending light, right? This is all that film cameras really are doing. Mirrors, light. Now I have the other one, same thing, a mirror that bends so you can see it through the smaller viewfinder. And just slightly try to line it up. Yep. And once it's lined up, these cameras are, again, so interchangeable. That's why they were so professional. You'll hear it click on both sides, and then now you got yourself a new viewfinder on it. And this one can, of course, close. A lot smaller. This one. Let some light in. And then the regular now. New. So it did come with the gold original font. Those big Canon fonts. You find it back in there like that. Julio Julio. Nice wood. Okay. So this motor drive goes in the bottom. I'll get another lens out just so I can actually. Also opening up right now. We have 2 boxes. The Honda. No, no. 3. All right, but 2. No. Yeah. The 1984 LA Olympic Games Handbook. Still fresh. Photography. These were shots that were shot with a cricket. So quite legit. Quite legit. So even like the and the whole book cover. Super dope. Again, I got this model from before, so highly sought after. Highly sought after, but just some amazing. And yeah, 1984, right? It was spring. Man was macking on them. We'd have to come on, double tap your screen and plug with a fifth. This, we got that, of course. Price tag on it. 160,000 yen. Pretty dope. Of course. So I don't even know what this says, but I'm sure Google like that shit. This is just, of course, like the super, super neat. Like, I'm surprised I still have it. But yeah, like even got Canon Club paper. Like, what's motherfucker downtown camera. Motherfucker Henry. Check out my name. Jesus. Yeah, I want R1. This up. Not even just this, because all of the models they don't have such pristine paperwork and like box quality stuff. I've seen box quality, maybe, like until I got this one in my hand. Sometimes you just don't know what you have until you get it in your hands. So, so back in, I have all plastic, poly, whatever. Really blessed you can still have this. But I know at one point when I moved into like a bigger place, a more pimping pad, I have like different spots, like not just speaker spots. I have camera spot, big studio space, and like open up. Where freaking stuff is going on? Like I don't know why. I don't know it's like a fucking stone, but like I like bust up. You guys gotta tell me what is going on. Come on, people. I'm playing. Anyway, okay, so this box, yeah, was just the one that I actually did get from downtown camera. This is just the New F-1 box. So yeah, so this one actually came with the AE viewfinder. It's like there are subtle differences. There's nothing in the box. Okay, so screen like and subscribe if you guys are fucking with some old school film photography. Today, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the rest of the roll that I have. Take it to place to edit it. Oh, space. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. For sure, 100% this year, I am going to at least and I have negatives where I don't have to at least sacrifice a fresh roll of something that I just thought that like I probably have. Good, good. This is another speed viewfinder. Oh, yeah. I have multiple things. Look at this. Still wrapped up. So I have two of these. Two ANs, or sorry, two AE Finder FNs, but like this one is like, again, pristine. It's not even been freaking opened up. I completely forgot that I started probably buying a bunch of them back when I was like trying to stock up on the person. Ideally, I still just I was using these ones plus I'm using a DSLR. So like at the time it was like the 6D S6 or the 1DX. Yeah, never know if something's gonna go wrong. So I was trying to make sure everything kind of works. So at least we know we'll do fine. One line. So I have one lens on it, two lens, three lens, four lens, five lens, lens. I have a bunch of stuff. Film itself. So we'll go into the different lenses in a bit. I'm sort out some of this battery bubble. So I do still have the 6D in here, and I still have the 6D. This is when I first started getting the top drives, and I started like actually getting a lot faster. Oh my god, how much scratches is on this? Cheese and peas. I think the battery's in it. Okay, well, let's even just try to turn it on. I can't even remember how to turn it on. Oh yeah. Hmm, pretty cool. But yeah, 60 downtown camera, Toronto. So that's where I got this. And yeah, not even one comment. Surprising. Everyone's still waking up. I don't going to work. That's all good. Okay, so one instance, live going. Don't have the camera. T3i. I'm just covering the out. It doesn't matter. I'm never those. Well, it's a crop. These are the crop sensors. So the 60 is a full frame, but still. Swivel screen, man. I remember doing so much sneaker shots and so much like vlogging at the time to like make videos. So who knows? I have this A7 Mark III. I might even just use that to like start vlogging. So I might come on a live later tonight and or tomorrow actually because I have a book appointment at or no, I have book time at for your studio. So if anybody's in the downtown area and wants to come through and get interviewed by me, they can help me try to set up an actual live using both the phone and or the Sony. Like they have a bunch of lights and equipment. So like, yeah, if anyone's interested in trying to help me out, trying to upgrade the channel and shit, please let me know. Don't feel shy. Not feel shy. Then up here, the memory card right there. Get another one of these working properly. Here are some film cameras as well. Here's a Minolta SRT 101. So These I can actually actuate the shutter for you. There's no film. So timer. This lens is a MC Roker 55 millimeter 1.7. So it is a very, very bright and fast aperture lens. I don't think I even tried to get a roll of film in this because I don't think it worked. But yeah, I don't really use this one out too much. So assuming that there is no film in it, but I can see that there is stuff that's either inside the lens. It looks like dust. Can't, but it's a very beautiful camera. And the battery doesn't work, so autofocus it. But I can focus the screen here. Yeah, that's better. All right, so Minolta SRT 101 millimeter. This Olympus 35 RC. Also with an Olympus E Zuko. This is a 2.8. What is this? 42 millimeter 2.8. Nice. The freaking thing is tiny, yo. You need to have some small ass fingers, yo, to grab this freaking f-stop ring. And so this is like some James Bond shit. Like, look at this. Oh, very, very small, but a very, very brightly clean freaking housing to the viewfinder. Like, wow, this is actually quite immaculate. Pretty cool. I think I have used this camera a few times to run some film on it, but I do believe that it was dud. So a lot of these ones, when I was working in a moving company or multiple moving companies, uh, yeah, I would end up getting these. But talk about yeah, so it's always cool to have like stuff like this. To get tips. So this one is a Bell and Howell BF 977 panorama motorbike. But like this flashes there. So cool. They have two modes. You have panorama and you have normal. So things like telephoto, sorry, no, portrait, wide angle. Yeah, what I love about these designs, they're very, a lot of it is just like how the mirrors are reflecting the light into the actual viewfinder itself. And yeah, okay, so I just see, so switching it to panorama actually, wow. And it mechanically is like shifting even the viewfinder itself to make it almost look like the TQ Q kind of freaking logo, so it's like super widescreen, and then normal is just it opening it back up, so it's literally full screen. But it's all happening mechanically in the camera. It's really hard to make that piece break unless you're like being not delicate with it, but it's a lot easier nowadays for like electronic control. Filter, which I just will keep out for now. So here, this lens off, cap it. Pattern for the actual like F-1, like no action. You do have a pattern. Also, shout out Reebok. Shout out, yeah, shout out Hillary Duffy. Well, shout out, sorry, Hannah. So it says Tristan, thanks for your support. Classic summer tour. That's so cool. So yeah, shout out. So 200, Barista, Ultra Black and White. This one was, sorry. This was a Revolog, Moblox, Black and White, 100, 5. And like sometimes, a lot of the times, even though it says what, like this says Portrait 400 or Portrait 400, but depending on my specific circumstances, I might just try to go all over the place. Like use it like portrait or add little like try different things. First thing as a creator, so I feel I would recommend always try something and like not crazy expensive for a roll of only when you're starting to get really technical side of things, colors, factory stuff. Start to know which ones at least that you like and how to operate them and how they pair with your camera. Because I've also seen other people's like because they don't maintain their cameras, specifically for their film camera. When the film slides through, it's not sliding. Don't put in properly. Eventually, it's down like over for like the action or any of the type of. This is also backpack. This is also fresh film. So I don't like being the type of person that's like, oh yeah, I need to go and get film now. Selection when you're still having time for that. If anybody is interested in any of this camera stuff, please double tap your screen or send me a DM or add me up on Instagram under adult art. Stuff, your series Canon user up. Yeah. Stuff that I don't. Right here for my infinity ball that I have. Back overall. Honestly, whatever. It's like take this for use this flat sitting properly. Frame something like a busy day of travel overpass, shooting downward towards like right here at like park or something, like Sunnyside Park. Do something like a shot like that. That's pretty cool. Buildings, especially if you can find the right angle close enough, depending on what your focal distance is for focusing. Sorry, focusing distance. But, yeah, typically I could use this with a telephoto of some kind or a wide angle lens, but get close enough without having to take long. Love it. What's on Amazon? Also, shout out grip. Shout out grip. These are grips. So like 3M, here, yeah, 3D print, everything. So if you are interested, go and holler out my boy Ryan Burger. I put in harder time. Some guy hook you up with like the one deal. I was honestly while I was riding today, I had much 3 months. Yeah, I didn't probably do a bunch of customizing on my board. I could say I'm cost markets, but now I actually like a cut. So I'll take this lens off. So stand it up, and because these f10 lenses, they are super dope, especially if they have the silver ring that you can just honestly swivel and turn. So super like, all metal, very very soft. You like you could concuss someone with damage. Shit. All right, 400 millimeter, and yeah. So this is a Canon lens FD 400 prime. This is a 4.5, like a 4.5 at 400. That's mad. So if I can get a converter on this, slap this onto a motherfucking like full frame camera that's up to today's shit, then I can actually SSD code. I have 5 1.2 if you believe SSD. Jack, bitch, what? At least whoever got it, that. area cameras. Don't check. 12 March. Coming up on 17 months old. Oh, let's take that shit, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so finally, now this is a lot more. It does look like normal whole light. So on light actually will show you when you have full light. It will feed light into from here, from other parts of the camera, so that you can see the actual metering system that's within the actual viewfinder. But there is a metering system that's very advanced. Not something that typically a lot of people like. I had this literally still set at 1/500. I know I'm assuming it's something also. So the shutter here, for the sake of again, we'll take a picture just so you guys can hear it. I actually want to take something because I have, something that's in here at one stop after. Assuming I could, yeah, maybe a shot set up right here at the top, depending on the stop lens. Yeah, we'll go into bullet. So this is a Canon 28mm prime, 20mm 20, typically further on it. Very simple wide angle film camera, film aesthetic. Most guys do get 24, 28, 5, anything like that. It'll give a cinematographic look. Rings, press it on. So it's like as soon as you line up your two red dots, you press the lens in hard enough, you'll see the actual weight of the silver rings self turn. You don't actually need to turn it once. Press it on. The tighter the better. Feel any light flooding into things. Wide angle, so yeah, you can see the apertures. And this because you can focus about here. That's for me. Because it's live. Every time I'm opening and closing this, I can actually see it live. One of the things that I did A7 Mark III was that, but I got it when, even with a lens with you can see and even framed. That's probably in tracking subject. Like you're behind the eight ball a little bit for my shape. Gotta be on the money. But you get something like this. 53 lenses. So I can stay at 2.8 50th of a second. Not giving any exposure compensation. Things so fucking production. Yeah, I'm not like so we're just gonna do 3. Something like this. Also nice because like increase shutters because I want that bokeh blur those nice back. This is what photography, specifically film photography, has taught me. It's not just simply to slow down, but it teaches you to actually look through the viewfinder because it is live, and the manual focus rings allow a lot of like they're stiff and they slide very smoothly. So for me, I can actually see verbatim what I want to focus on. That's first off. Secondly, even how this one, which was in front here, blocking light, get to this. When you have digital cameras in this day and age, a lot of people don't necessarily think about this. They just simply rush at the fact that they have an infinite amount of options to do that with, evidence on memory card. 36 shots or 24 shots or exposures or whatever you want to call it, you or I have learned to at least try to just look at things from certain perspectives. So what I think I'm going to power. I'm focusing on the cap that I have down here. So assuming I might catch enough light with these ones. So I'm going to let you guys hear the shutter. So definitely turn up your volume. I would recommend turning up your volume because I'm only doing this. I'm not doing this forever because I have right now 15 shots, so that's a little bit just under half the roll left. But here we go. All right, ready and 3. So yeah, I'm clean with that. With what I was saying timing wise, this is good. 3, 2, 1, and clean. Now listen very carefully. Clean. That's how you do it. You don't want to have no janky shit. And because I know, because I bought that and like it's brand new, I'm the first person that's actuating that shutter. So I had one before, I revered it equally as much because I went to enough places to get a feel for the AE models, the A1, all of those models, and like those ones, they were so economy brand and like readily accessible. Even the standard F1 series, the white version, not like white label on them. Those ones, they they were just so readily accessible. A lot of times when they're fast like that, they don't always get to have the full effect like these models, which I will remind you guys were Olympic edition models. So, like people, the official 35 millimeter camera of the 1984 Olympic Games. So it would have to have been able to hold what yesterday or yesteryear's top of the line performance in terms of speed, quality, like not just motor drive allows me to run 20 seconds on film camera, but they actually do have like basically a combination of a gap gun size of film reel. So it's infinitely so that not infinite, but one that you can connect a large spool of film reel to the camera itself, to the motor drive, having the left shutter. And done the research. Like, think of that clicking sound, but at 20 frames per second. It's quite a very beautiful sound. It's very, I don't know, intrinsic. So I can even just slap this on so you guys can. I'll save that for the motor drive in another video. I'm gonna double tap. Get no light, and I want to see those lights jump up. Come on. All right, so show you guys right now. 28 millimeter on the lens. 28 millimeter 2.8. I only have one actual zoom lens, which is a 2870. So I guess we can go to that. This F4. Okay. So this is the zoom. How it zooms out right now. Up here. Yeah, get it on. That one off. Also, so this camera as well has a lock. So right now, this is in fire mode. I can Apple, I can calibrate, I can press down and actuate the shutter like you guys heard, but to avoid when doing a shot or like a piece of film, it will cause like once you turn this up, there's something in there that's picking up late so that you can't push down the action. So I even just take your shutter release back inside. Yeah, no wasted attempts. So now this lens, it's not an SSD. I'm sorry, the 7 to 10. 70 to 10. Okay. So you have to get a little bit more delicate with this one. The that I have. And yeah, even a 70 to 210 on this doesn't really look like anything crazy. Like this, I can still hang around my neck or to my side. With that. Oh, yeah, Sigma Canada just said, "What up?" Yeah, shout out to Sigma Canada. They actually just followed out me because they wanted me to be here at the plot. Sigma Canada to hook me up with some lenses. Sneakers and traveling the world, doing all that type of stuff. Because honestly, since this has been over 10 years in the making, like maybe the majority of my life, I've always been doing creative things, and I've aspired. I'm really at a point now where I am not taking no for an answer. I am pushing my way by force into this, and I'm apologizing for the corporate climbing of the world, of the corporate structure of the hierarchy. Yeah, sometimes it's not for everyone. And it's definitely so I would recommend if you have dreams, if you have passions, if you have art forms of any kind, if you have imagination, please do not sacrifice that shit because it's extremely important that we cultivate people into believing into themselves as opposed to pouring into someone else or asking them for work. So 70 to 210, regular viewfinder, and like even so when you're zoomed out like this is 70, very, very clean, and it's very compact. So this is almost very similar to the design of the RF lenses. So FN, RF, still of the same Canon verse, but there's wide action that keep all of the dimensions the same of the lens. So the lens is probably like still smaller than my hand, right? And overall the camera is about I'd say almost 8.5, 8.25, give or take, right? But yeah, super clean. I will also take a shot with this one so you guys can hear it. I'm going to, because it's f4, go to 125, ISO 400, no exposure composition. I'm shooting my family's little, I have like, again, this is my kids' area, but I kind of multi-purpose thing. I have pictures of my mom, that kind of stuff, some past that have passed away. I shoot that, so listen, volume up, right? Go. Okay, make sure we're on A. So that simple. I've used this one so much because it's actually quite I can see everything in it. So that's a little bit higher, but you got to find top reps that are bigger. It's actually a really beautiful shot. I hope so. It's asking me to go to 2.8 even though I can't. So I'm going to add exposure comp. Sorry, I'm gonna add two stops, not one stop. One stop of exposure comp. Just so that things like a fucking damn yo, like Omar. Shout out to Omar in the wire. Even if I miss, I can't miss. This freaking caliber at this range, shit. Even if I miss, I can't miss. Beautiful. And that's 17 exposure. Like, not today, but I took two. So that is the 70 to 200. Beautiful lens. And that for sports, right? Like, you have a 28, sorry, 50 millimeter actually. Beautiful. Well, 50 millimeter 1.8. Forgot I had this. It's just there is a lens UV filter on it. That's one that I couldn't get off, and I believe it's probably one I got it. It was someone that doesn't seem rusted on, but I don't want to damage it to try to take it off. So let me know in the comments, guys. Double tap your screen if you think I should try to take it off by force, or if I should take it to a store and let the professionals do that shit. Because I ain't no professional lens taker offer thing. So I'll just show you guys with this one because it's button release as opposed to metal lock or metal lock. Press the button, then you'll hear it. or yeah, it snaps into place. Sorry. Then we'll just get on the 50 millimeter. I'm having fun though. I'm having a great morning. I honestly, I mentioned did not sleep much last night, but that is through God's grace and intervention in my life. I was able to one wheel heavy diesel, and yeah, I am too blessed to be stressed. I keep on telling people, yo. All right, so 50 millimeter. There we go. 1.8. Close that. Let's see how close can we go. Right here. Let's focus. So this is about maybe a foot and a half. So yeah. So what would I shoot at? Well, like this. It has to be something dark enough. Let's say get away. So when it's still. So what's cool is like every time I'm half holding it, I can see the metering system, and there's like it's balancing as I'm turning around, and there's different forms of light. So like right now, the window is letting in light right there, blindly. I focus at it, I half hold, and my metering system immediately jumps up between f-stop 8 and f-stop 11, and that's before I even click the shutter, but I'm half holding it, so it's registering the information from the lens bouncing off, refracting off of those mirrors we seen, right? Mirrors, triangles, and bouncing it back into my eye and the viewfinder, and it's giving me all this information, raw data, right? So I can either raise it right up to what it is, and or now I'm at f8 at over 1/1000 shutter speed, ISO about 4 something, and I forgot the compensation. So there's that why. Bring your compensation back down. I might actually need to go down a full half stop, or let's go to, yeah, one stop, two stop. Now let's check it again. Still showing as a high ISO, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot something darker. So yeah, yeah. So it's really cool as like if you have the focus ring, which again is not an automatic, but let's try the auto to see if it's going to go into auto for me. Okay, that's how you do it. Because I'm like, this camera's too smart. Okay, so to put it in auto, you actually have to raise this dial, your shutter dial, and it raises ever so slightly. Like you'll see it ever so slightly. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but I can then put the dial into A. Okay, now it's in A. Now do the same thing for your lens, and then there's a button on it, typically to allow you to get it into A. Now it is an automatic lens. Okay, so now let's even just see how it focuses. I want to see this shit. Let me get in it. So it could be also I don't have battery and the battery's dead. Hmm. What also did change is now, so I've never seen this because I don't shoot these things in automatic. This is actually the first time I'm learning with you guys. So the viewfinder on the right side, that's where it shows me my metering system. I switched both the camera body and the lens that's equivalent on it, 50 millimeter or yeah, 50 millimeter 1.8. And now my metering system is at the bottom. I can see from 8, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 8, 15, 30, 60, 125, 250, 500, 1000. And it's not so so it's definitely not the it's so what's automatic is the meter for the f-stop, but the focus ring not automatic. So depending on if you have, and I think again this could be for the battery. I can put this on normal and see if it will go. No. So yeah, take a picture of you guys actually. Take a picture of my stuff. I'm gonna do it sideways. Okay. And what I like about this lens is actually there's a small little tick on the focus ring, so you can actually like push and pull it a little bit cleaner and like make micro adjustments, I'd call it. But yeah, I'm taking this shot in automatic only for tester's sake. Like I still have to focus it, but to be honest, this one is probably gonna be a dud in terms of like fucking picture quality. 'Cause I would never meter it like this. But anyways, so, and also this lens is like very tough. What up, my three people? What up, my three people? Is that someone actually comment? Oh, I thought it was someone that give me that head fake kill. All right, so gangster, the bumper off. So see, this is why you can't shoot things in automatic because now that I have it in automatic, it's actually not letting me activate the damn thing because it's not registering. Well, it's it's not. How do I say this? With what I'm metering with you guys here, it doesn't want to let the shutter go because it knows it's not going to be a proper exposure, and that makes perfect sense. But you know what? Fuck the law. This is why we put the shit back in manual and we handle it. So, 8, 2 points. Actually, 2 more. What are my 4 people? All right. Cool. There you go. And because again, I know light and shadow well enough, especially on ISO and with everything considered. I know it well enough where I can take better estimated guesses because I do have digital cameras all around me and like I'm metering that shit all the time. Okay, so next lens. We've worked on that one plenty of now. So we've shown you the 400, we've shown you the 28, we've shown you the 70 to 210, shown you guys now the 50 millimeter 1.8. This one is actually a personal favorite of mine, and it's one that is, again, super, super clean. A 135, 1.2, sorry, 2.5, 35, 2.5, and has its own little lens hood, but super, super dope prime, very, very fast. very, very bulky in terms of like quality, I would say, not weight. It's not that heavy, but it is weighty. Like these things, they're not they're not light. And if you did unfortunately decide to hit someone or drop your camera, you would be very remiss. I'm sure if it had the motor drive on it, it might be able to take the hit, but you don't want to drop this thing because the camera body might like the mechanics inside might shift. But remember, glass here, mirrors, at least 3 to 5, if not more, mirrors. There's more glass here. That plate that's underneath this one that I had mentioned. I'll show you guys. Like this is glass on glass, right? And if you drop this, you will, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time, as I say when I'm paddleboarding. Don't want to be like paddleboard P, and you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, guys. Shut up, bully. I actually took a picture because I have the freaking board. I was custom making those boards, and yeah, shut up, bully. All right. Let's switch this one up for, as I mentioned, our last one. And I think that will be quite conclusive of a video because we're already coming up on over an hour. I think we'll cap it at, actually no, actually no, we'll not even cap it. We'll keep the party going. But I'm actually gonna have a little Taylor J in a bit. I was planning to, and then I'm gonna actually go outside and just actually go on one wheel and take pictures today. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I have to go to the library at some point to go and edit more pictures. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take more pictures because you know what? That's what photojournalists do. That's what motherfucking photojournalists do, yo. I'm gonna be a great ass fucking photojournalist. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. If you ever you are curious and getting interviewed by me, or if ever you found some of the things I say profound or stupid, please let me know because I will love a conversation. Love a conversation. One thing about trauma is kids, man, you don't have enough conversation. It typically is something that's not that good. So what I love about this one is that so I can focus on the wall, which is behind you guys by maybe not too much. So that's about 2.5 feet. It says 1.5, but I want to take 2.5 feet from there. Anyway, I'll look there. And this is why I don't typically like using this viewfinder, even though it makes the camera more compact. I like using the speed viewfinder because when I'm on the fly, it both is a bigger surface area that my eye can see. I don't have to stick it up right there and like be right in the shit. Secondly, it has the 360 swivel, so I can shoot from the hip. I can aim up like this and still shoot down like I'm playing a guitar hero or some type of thing. And it, it's good. So wow, like from even here, it just it's tighter than the 70 to 210 in terms of because it's prime. It feels a lot cleaner and sharper in the glass because it's SC, not double SC or FSC. It's very very clean. Like and of course these are actually I'm looking at ironically film pictures or printed pictures of film picture times. So like this one with my mother. Shut up, my mother. I was looking at this. Dope shit. Dope shit. Feel like I'm trying to surround myself with as much artwork and things that I find profound as possible because, yeah, happy and yeah, I like living in happiness. So if you are struggling and or you don't have enough happy stuff around you, surround yourself with some happy and get happy. Yo. It ain't always easy. It ain't, as they say, it ain't always easy being greedy. So I'm gonna take one more shot. I have at the top here, and you'll be able to see these guys some pictures at some point. I'm gonna develop these more relaxed. This is a collage of myself. 1, 2, 3. 12 images of myself as a child. I don't have many, so I try to keep them as best as possible. But let's frame it up, and I might have to step back as I was just doing, so I can get the whole cardboard frame. And it's about yeah. down back quite a bit. I will put the exposure composition back to normal. Turn myself here. So, and I really do feel like Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker, because he actually did have for the sake of prop, a Canon New F-1 specifically about it. So I can watch the original Spider-Man. So, so you know I know it's for me. Black Batman on your dog. But yeah, we're gonna take this. This is even wants to go to exposure composition. Make sure that those highlights are clean. Even just looking at like the picture in 3, 2, 1. Clean shot. Clean shot, clean sound. Makes you feel good every time you do it. Makes it's enough of an intoxicating feeling and sound. I will never have to drink alcohol again. I know that. Shout out surprise. Shout out surprise. Again, coming up on 17 months later, though. Like, damn, time is passing us by. God's sake. God's sake. What's that Reebok thing? Over by my little Reebok. Stack. Let me know if anyone wants this, because I don't have an inside camera. So you guys add me up on Instagram and you live in the Toronto area and are willing to get the station. Yeah. Free Instax, Instafilm. Yeah. It's expired. I'll remind you when it's expired. You're paying to get filters, glass stuff, different brands. One says Pro Quality, major skylight. Another one says this one's an actual Canon one, but these things are fucking stuck together. So, oh my god, thank god. Well, this one's an actual Canon one, so I would like to clean this one up because just for vintage sake. There you go. But yeah, Canon 58 UV, made in Philippines. Shout out Philippines. The other one was made. Does not say. This one is a Hoya HMC Super 58 UV. Other than that, just adding more dust in my fucking eye, it ain't doing shit. And then yeah, this is a diffuser for newer brand things that I have. So see, that is everything inside this. So music. Where the music? Hold on. Oh yes, got a subscriber. Appreciate that, yo. EXL. Did that. Almost at motherfucking 150. Yes, sir. That's what's up. I've been listening to a lot of T Glock lately, and some Dolph, of course, but good shit. Just as so. Alright. I'm gonna leave it like this, actually open. Lids at the bottom there. So that is nice and clean. Keep one of these. I'm gonna keep these up. Put these. So 60. Go through all of it again. Got 60. Alright. Alright, so 60. Alright. And if anybody is like interested in any of this stuff and like I don't sell it, please send me a DM or add me up, subscribe, like put a deal, yo. Yeah, keeping it relatively somewhat clean. Bust for sure. Still got original freaking neck straps and everything, so yeah, holler at me if you want those. Like got some like vintage ideas and stuff. Like I don't mind. Gotta just make it merch with my wild player. Yes, sir. Yeah. Come on. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah. Some new Wiz Khalifa. Oh my goodness. But even some of these cameras too. If you guys are trying to get some of these, holler at me. Oh, there's some new Jay Worthy. Shit. That Umbrella Symphony in the morning. 9:30 in the morning. Come on now. Shit. If you guys want the Olympus, this one, again, I don't know if these ones all work, but if you guys are interested, let me know. Add me up on Instagram, add me up on Facebook, add me up on YouTube, wherever, and send a message. Or check back in this video and just comment on the video. I'll connect. We'll connect. The Bell and Howell. I can't really call it pimping. I just love this cash. Damn. That's what's up. Okay. 400. Battery. Save somewhere. Okay. 70 to 210. Have 4. Wait. Yeah, I have 4. It's crazy how that 400 prime is literally 4.5. Like, super crazy. Gotta love Canon, man. Gotta love it. And also, if you guys have any Canon gear, EF, RF, anything, you don't want it, holler at me. And or Shadow Sigma, because remember, we're gonna be trying to go for that Sigma deal, trying to pimp them out with some T-Can lifestyle shit, some under adulterated stuff. Like I'm super blessed that they even considered me, and like it all just started with a conversation of just, oh, I was super glad to use your lenses over the course of the weekend, I'm sober. These people are fucking with me because I'm sober, and like a lot of people now are, and a lot of people are not. So I know who my true friends are. I know who my true family is, and shit, it's all people that just want the best for me. I know that much, right? People that are just trying to see you self sabotage, man. Even if they think it's like fun and games, man. Shit, like life ain't a joke. Your life is not a joke. My life ain't a joke. Maybe their life is a joke, but shit, man. All you gotta do is just take a toke and you'll get it. All right. clean, clean. All right, so 135, 2.5, 50 millimeter. Think. No. 135, 2.5, 28, 2.8. For the 400 tripod block, solid. This thing is like asphalt or like graphite. It's super, super clean feeling. Okay. Yes. 50 millimeter, 1.8. Speed viewfinder. All right. In original housing. Canon game. That's what it's about. Model number. Yo, Ryan Verdon, what's going on? You already know, McLovin. I've been waiting for somebody to be waking up, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, yes. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, yes. So we got the FN. I'm just gonna Speed Viewfinder FN. Canon Japan. Fuck with it. So what's up? I worked hard for this shit, man. I fucking was out all night, all night, all night for this shit. Back in my day. That's why a lot of people, when I see they have like standard editions, I always walk up to them like, nice showpiece you got there. And if they're real ballers, they would respond with Walther, PPK, double action. But most of them are like, yeah, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I got an F1. I'm a photographer. And then I literally pull mine out, and I'm like, baller things, yo. As I said, nice little photography. Real shooters, the Olympic level athlete shooters and/or photographers and content creators. They know what this shit's about, and they know what is capable with it in their hands. So sick, sick, sick. I have an extra one of these also. Motor drive FN. I'll actually put it on it now because I can probably do as such. No. I swear I have a dime in my back pocket for like a quarter. I have a quarter. Yes, I do. I have a dollar even. Yeah, sick. Life's coming up. I ain't asking nobody for no dollars no more. Shit. So this is just to open this housing to get to the electrical components to allow the drive to sit on and actuate the actual winder. Because if you don't, it'll be a problem and it's going to be a bad time. So you need to actually take off. There's two. So one here, two here. Take them all off. Put them somewhere where you won't lose them. Because I'm only just putting this on and then showing you guys, but I have enough like film roll canisters where I can just properly get it on. Okay, so now it's gonna sit in properly. Okay, so now I have to spin it on and get it on. And it completely changes like the perspective and optics of the camera as well too. Like it ends up becoming more beastly, but that's why I got it. Gotta have that shit looking like a beast. All right, so now gang, right? And it does have vertical shutter. So because I do a lot of vertical stuff with sports, right? So I'm tracking. I can bang that off, but let's just put on like a lens just so you guys can see that shit. Probably put the 50 mm back on. Shout out Primo Rice. Shout out Burner. Shout out Wiz. Shout out London Drug. Shit Worthy. Shit. Shout out Taylor J, my main man, yo. Trying to get this guy to hook me up to let me use some of his music so I can make an intro and outro video because like both are Taylor J in terms of our names. But yeah, so see, good little clean setup, right? Does end up looking like a film camera, sorry, like a Sony or something, but this ain't no Sony shit. This is a motherfucking Canon, yeah. All right. So what you do? Shutter, go one, automatic. Gonna go automatic down below. Okay, so now bottom one also does have shutter locks as well too. You want to make sure that you have both locked because if you don't, then you're gonna kind of be fucked. But I'm gonna want you guys to volume up, volume up. All right, volume up. I'm just gonna do a shot of my watch because it's like a flick of the wrist. What you do guys in the background, all right? So, right. Yep. So, right. Cool. In three, two, and one. Nice. See? And this still has battery juice, and I haven't even used this in like at least fucking 2 years. But through God's grace, man, I'm a happy camper. I am so blessed. If I didn't have this, I couldn't do that. So, yeah, if anyone is interested in some photography work, interview work, yo, line is open, yo. It's gonna be a busy motherfucking summer. It's gonna be a cold summer and it's gonna be a long year. All right. So slap that back inside. All the motors are off. Block the block. Block. Drive is activated for automatic. No. Off. Viewfinder. Like it ends up making you like protect it like how the scene from freaking like Batman freaking Returns or something where the Batmobile is like armorizing itself. Pimp shit like that. Basically what you got. Oh man. That is a fucking show to say the least. Honestly. And, like if I pull up the 1DS, then now you'll see like where the 1D family comes from. But also shout out again, shout out Grip Thane. I got the Grip Thane right here. Shout out Grip Thane. More Grip Thane. Guy's the king of Hyde Park, bro. Come on now. Obviously, you gotta shout out Nos Bet. You gotta shout out the mini PEV game 2026. Sponsored by NOSFET. Oh yeah. I'm like one of the best showstoppers when it comes to promoting because I've been doing this from so long, and like a lot of my promotion has nothing to do with selling used car salesman type tactics, selling some snake oils bullshit, but just actually these are things I genuinely like and use. So, and as I mentioned with Sigma lenses, I want to freaking use their lenses because I use their lenses. I don't want to just simply on social media's epithet I don't want to just simply promote the assumption or the masquerading around utilizing these products. Like if I don't use this shit, then not. Love that grip band stuff. Are you shredding later today? You already know, man. I'm literally ready to shred right now. I'm about to shred some weed. I'm about to get out on the board because, as I mentioned, I just got upgraded with a Sony A7 Mark III. I got a fucking 200 to 600 G Master lens. I got another freaking kit lens with it. Plus, I have my stuff, and I'm down to make some content today. I also have a Ronin DJI gimbal now all of a sudden, so we're keeping this shit locked, loaded. If you press pause, I'm whooping your ass. Shout out the Toronto E-Riders, guy. If you guys are any within the Toronto community or the GTA, yo, let's link up, man. One wheel EUC, I don't mind. Get your inlines, get your fucking roller skates, get your motherfucking hoverboard, get your George Jetson on. Like, come with us, or come with me. 'Cause I fuck with it. All right. So those are that. That's that. Camera battery. Go back. Yep. Film that I said. These are films, but so we have 10 rolls of film fresh. We have used oh, 5, 6 rolls, guys, that we need to develop. 6 rolls. Hit me up after 1. Sounds good. I got you. I got you, Ryan. 100%, bro. 100%. Yo, I'll make sure to roll up a fatty. All right. Yeah, you gotta like them fat. All right. So this one is a NC 400 ISO Wolfen Color Limited. And it is, yeah, made in Germany, processed at C negative 41, so or C41, whatever you call it. Okay, get these in the fridge because I'm going to develop these at some point soon. So look forward to those. Remember, my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube, my everything. If you search my name is Tristan, Tristin. Last name Kennedy, Kennedy, like the president, yes, or like the street. Or if you search my social media alias, it's either underadulterated, that's UNDR, adult, RTD. Or even if you search some of the hashtags like Reebok Reppin, that's Reebok, and then Reppin, no G, 'cause I'm the G. Can you dig it? All right. That's just stay there for a second. These are just shutters, different various shutters. Like, look at this old school handheld friggin' stabilizer that I have for phones, man. Like, this is the real shit. I could actually keep this for like one wheeling stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this out because this actually might be for, for again a throwback sake, even though now I have a Ronin. But yeah, I might actually try some of that. No, I'm not even sure. What the hell was it? Oh, that. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Been with me along this journey up to this point, and all the new people that's gonna be coming to my life. Like, really serious time. I have to take care of myself psychologically, spiritually, all of the things I'm trying to do. Keep this low pro film fridge. Okay, now keep it back. Perfect. Perfect. No one's gonna look the way I do. Oh, what I don't see much anymore because I know how to use these things, and I will get rid of those. All the trash back there. This, I need this. I need to clean some stuff. So I put it back in here for now. Just everything back. Sideways because I want to. I'm gonna have to clean this at some point, but as I said earlier, I need like actual like bleach and like a couple other different things just to get in with a Q-tip and like clean certain things, or like alcohol even. board. I'm gonna keep out there as well because I still need that for as you see the photography lights back there. Whenever we're like going full steam live streaming, which it seems like we're gonna be getting into some upgraded spaces, man. Because like, yeah, that studio at freaking Fort York is actually really good. I love the staff there; they're super kind, super nice, and really accommodating of not just me, but us as city people. So if you go to the Fort York Library and I see you disrespecting these people, please do not, because yo, I'm about to go back in the drive. So, I know you're going, but please treat people with respect because these people are like super kind, super hardworking. They make all of the resources available to us. So yeah, like even when you're done with the studio or done with the spot that you've rented, or like even when you're working, clean up after yourself. That's a lot of things. Just because I see, I both work for the city presently, and like I've been around the block of plenty enough times in libraries specifically that certain behaviors are unacceptable. Not picking up after yourself, that's motherfucking shit to get slapped upside the head, yo, after repetitive amounts. So not saying I'm gonna do it, but it's emotionally or psychologically what a lot of people would want to do if they're just continually picking up after you. So be kind, rewind, and so with me too. Also, I need to like make sure I am putting everything in like some either food safe bag and like labeling it so I know what it is, where it is. Because these things, camera parts for a camera that is very old, older than me, and probably some of the people that's been watching this video, and they're not easy to find. So keep your parts sealed and clean. I also pulled out a 28 to 80, I think. For a second, that's 3.5 to 5.6. So it's not fast enough. Like I'm pretty sure that this is full frame, but I also think that there might be something wrong with the motor on this. And shout out Blenson because I just found your Sigma freaking cover. Jesus, Sigma for Canon. Like what the hell? So I owe you that when I see you next. But damn, that's what happens when you just look at your stuff once or over. Even once over to your stuff ain't bad. Alright, so my camera bag, the reflector. Yeah, like this is kind of like my photography and like media level, like audio AV. I have like the light other places, like my my light sticks and shit. So I'm gonna put these away after. Um, yesterday. Since literally the last time when I fed myself. So God is gracious, God is good. Please let me thank him for this bountiful food. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all gonna sit with me until holy fucking shit. My bad. I dropped my lava. Holy crapulence. This thing is literally falling all over the place. My apology, you guys. I'm still getting acclimated to waking the hell up fully. Anyways, y'all stay right there. Don't skip a beat. There we go. All right, people. My bad. There we go. Cool. All the chats. I wonder if there's actually still people here. I'm not sure, but again, my apologies. I was actually just trying to eat something quick, but ate this pasta with some not penne, rigatoni, and yeah, ground beef and just a little bit of sauce and chop up some bacon. And of course, you see some actual bacon on it, but it's good. Good shit. Simple. I like my food simple, tasty, simple. It's gotta of course be good, but what kind of pastas do you guys like? You guys like Alfredos? You guys have seen me make a bunch of stuff now, so let me know in the comments what you guys like. But I'm eating pasta for breakfast. Breakfast a champion, dog. As I mentioned, smoke a fathead. Get in the creator studio. Shout out my homeboy Count Nagapa. It was his birthday over the weekend. This guy held me up big time. And honestly, shout out George Vanier. Some of their alumni are funny fucking dudes, but yeah, shout out, that's cool. That's it. Count Nagapa, happy birthday. Super talented fucking dude. I'm like, he's a DJ, he's a hard ass worker, he's a freaking comedian to say the least, bro. Like he's funnier than me, and I think I'm fucking funny. So check out my man, Gogeta, Panagapa, and come and even check out one of his shows. Like the place that he actually does a lot of DJing and comedy was like actually down the street from me. So I'm gonna be checking him out. Pull up on the one wheel, no doubt. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Is it hydrated with the water? Basically carb loading. Well, so I have to plug in my board as well as this phone, which is at least 3%. Jeez, 3%. And yeah, I've been trying to continue to find upload resources for the Sony A7 III. I actually think I found a way, which it's just straight uploading from the back of the camera to the phone, completely omitting any Lightroom or Adobe Creative Cloud. And typically, that's why I like to photo finish my stuff. So we'll make it work. Mm-mm-mm. What y'all having for breakfast? Probably not like me and having pasta. Like every spoonful is like so you can feel the energy going inside. Thank God for tea, for real. And shout out dentist, for real. Imagine even when you don't have teeth, of course, yeah, chew. I feel like when you chew, of course, you get the whole flavor out of things. You think beavers, they're not just cutting things down, but like tasting that tree up, nice. Oh yeah, boy, this a cognac tree. Oh, this a Appleton tree. This a Ray and Nephew tree. Motherfucking getting drunk off trees. And so, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay. That's enough for me. I'm just gonna pop my window open in my bathroom. And I see what temperature it is, wind wise. It's not that bad. Now, you know, not bad. Also, shout out my new haircut. And shout out my new barber. Your boy just got a new haircut, new barber. All he had to do was just be himself, stay sucker free, talk about my sobriety, my journey, and yeah, super dope spot. It's Dufferin and Eglinton, corner Dufferin and Eglinton on Eglinton. So check them out. It's a great spot. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this thing quick. Cause it's weed o'clock. Weed o'clock. Can you dig it? I know I can. And I had a garbage bag. Hmm. Aha. But can you dig it, guys? We got through that live. I appreciate you guys. I seen I got another subscriber just even from talking that camera stuff. So again, if this is all me trying to self-actualize, see God grace and intervention in my life, and not just solely my own talking out of my ass. But I truly, really want to become a great sports analyst or pho- photojournalist and sports guy and sneaker guy, and I want to travel the world to be able to do that. And to do it, I need to have the biggest and the best. And yeah, I'm gonna really go for it. I'm gonna invest in myself. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna settle. Like I think about it. I think in the past, between last Thursday till now, I probably have collectively, like I had a good night's sleep yesterday, the day before, but over the course of that period of time, it's been fucking just go nonstop. And I just appreciate every single person that I'm meeting along the journey, talking about their experiences and their path and stuff. It's been really beautiful. It's been poetic to say the least. Um, but now I think it's about that season for me to start getting into that motherfucking poetic justice. 100%. Shout out Kendrick. Shout out Kendrick. Actually seen Drake just posted him doing something as if we thought that he was dead, at least on a. You don't wish anyone that type of ill will, right? When I say dead, I mean like not on social media or making music right now. And I'm sure any artist is always making music. Like don't underestimate anybody. But as long as everyone is just doing peace instead of war, I'm sure he's all right. And I'm sure Kendrick is plenty fine. But yeah, check out some of that new freaking Ellie dollar sign and that new uh Wiz Khalifa and Two Chains. Shout those guys out 'cause we're on tour with Burner, and it's gonna be just like making a movie or just like high school again, and just like Cookie's fam. Also, shout out Burner's new book. Guy just dropped a new book. So if you got money for that, cop that. If not, definitely go on the page and subscribe to his channel and go follow his shit, man. Good dude, good dude. Fought cancer, fighting a lot of shit. Like, a super motivational guy. I think in a sense that even if you don't have anything to do with weed or want to, there's still so many different other avenues of interests that I feel himself and other artists that I speak of, yeah, they actually do. They're multi-talented or multifaceted artists, multidisciplinary artists. Shout out KJB. Shout her out for real. Hopefully one day when she's ready, she'll be nice to me. But until that time, I still will send nothing but flowers and respect because, yeah, she inspired a lot of art. So I shout her out. But yeah, throw a little bit of grabba down and let's get our Taylor gang on because it is such a beautiful day. Through God's grace, through God's grace. Yeah, 21 questions, guys. How did you guys like the Canon New F-1? Tell me what you guys thought about it. Have you guys ever seen that camera before? Have you seen that specific model or any of the lenses that I had on it? Let me know in the comments. Again, I'm going to be here just taking questions now, just kind of chilling out as I'm going to get ready for my day because, again, it's 10 o'clock already. I've been awake since probably, I want to say, 4:30 in the morning. Seems like the older I'm getting, the earlier I'm getting up. Right. Doesn't mean I'm always staying up late, but I'm just getting up. There's only 24 hours in the day, allegedly, so gotta make the most of it, right? Shout out my Uncle Junior because my Uncle Junior used to freaking hate when we used to sleep in from a Friday night, staying up, like just playing video games, playing 2K or like just doing nonsense. And then Saturday morning, we're all like trying to sleep in, and he was like, no, no, you guys, your black ass out of bed and like you're doing stuff because as soon as you guys start doing this, the weekend and the day is over. And I would come over on the Friday and I have to go home Sunday night. So it changes and it goes in the blink of an eye. And think about an hour in our 30s. I haven't fucking seen these guys in years, probably since, some of them, their weddings or shit like that. But yeah, man, definitely try to start the day off right. Also, shout out my homie, Shane Lammy. This guy's been really helping me out with mentorship of things. And really, I'm just trying to redesign who I am and find myself in this creative career path and field, but do it in the most holistic way so that I can and spiritually uplifted way. So there's not just falling back into old ways and old places. I really, I'm really serious when I say, like, I mean no disrespect to anybody that drinks alcohol, but if you drink alcohol, please try to stop drinking alcohol. Like, alcohol is killing us, motherfucker. It's killing not just you, it's killing me, it's killing brain cells, killing all different types of shit. There is no amount of alcohol that is ever going to be good for you unless it is to sanitize your hands. Legit. Quite legit. Don't drink it, man. Not good. And I'm not saying I'm in the sake of for other vices. You see me rolling weed right now. I do not recommend, this is why this is not a kid's channel. I do not recommend people doing the vices. I would like to say stay in school, friggin' talk to your parents, talk to your freaking medical professionals. Do not just go on the street and self-medicate. This is a very easy way to get into some bad trouble with some bad people, and you just want to be aware of what's going on, not with these things, but about yourself first and foremost. So take it from me, for who's been on the street when his parents and him knew that he should not have been. Don't do these things, right? You want to be able to know what's going on first, or yeah, when in doubt,
Just go back to the '90s and follow the Dare program, the MAD program for real. 'Cause yeah, Mothers Against Drunk Driving is everyone against drunk driving. Gonna say I know I remember like seeing some shit back in the days, yo. Like it makes you sick to the stomach now, right? But yeah, man, just try to live as holistically as you can. Try to help people, and yeah, try to live that clean shit. So I'm literally counting down the freaking literal days until not just one wheeling, but board sports season, specifically paddle boards. Like now I'm like actually even closer to the water, but at a better spot than I was all of these other times because I'm only like been in the Tobaco. So before I was having to still like take a exorbitant amount of time and resources to get the gear to the launch spot. Now it's literally like just jump on the streetcar, across the bridge, done. I could literally paddle from here and meet people all the way at fucking Center Island, no problem, yo, no problem. And I can honestly go on those paddles myself, legit. I actually might actually do that. And today I need to call, I want to call my, shout out my philosophy teacher from high school, Stephen Dalrymple, yo. This guy's a fucking G. And he's not only a G, he's a fucking father now, and he's a husband, and he's just his coming of age story is if you think mine is great, like wait until I show you his. It's like we're gonna be doing a couple of media things together over the course of this summer. And not just personal, but like professionally too. He's been such a motivator in my life, more than I think he even realized and gave himself credit back in the day because of things. A lot of it is either it's ignorance as opposed to arrogance. And we did come from a school and age where like, yeah, it's like we thankfully had a lot of people of color in our school, not just black, but Asian, like all different friggin' forms of Latino. Like it was a melting pot. And I'm very blessed to say that about Northview for its time. And like some of the teachers who predominantly were white, yeah, they had it more tough of a go of it because it was still like, oh yeah, the white man is being racist, but nah, Mr. Stephen Dalrymple, yo, this guy was fucking a pimp, to say the least, in terms of swag and connectivity to the kids. Like this guy knew the lingo because this guy was like coming up on his like early 30s, mid 30s, and like he just had a style and a swag to him that I always resonated with. I think as I've later grown into this age and body now, like we were on a video call the other day at the library actually when I was editing pictures, and he legit was like, "Yo, man, you looking real good, yo. It's like, looking good, player. Appreciate you." We were talking quite intimately about a multitude of things. Just again, humbling to say the least. A great, great man, and looking forward to seeing him, his family, and a bunch more other people. But yes, let's go downstairs. Let's go and burn a ting. Let's check out this weather systems we got going on. I might not even be in 4%. That's all right. Giovanni. What a day, what a day. Day another dollar. God is gracious. God is so good. We thank him for any day. Yeah.
I like to clean it. It's a de-stressor, it's an OCD, it's many things, but it's not a thing that I don't ever not want to do. No, I you're not. I'm gonna do it with you. So, yeah, all right. Just have the younger generation believing that things such as importance of principle in sports, like, oh wait, no, not. Right. That's what they know. They'll either not try with me or they won't come because it's and yeah, whether it's or not, they are mothers, they're workers, but they can't be expected to do everything, right? This is not fair. We don't live in this day and age and world. So if you got chores and you got children and they ain't doing them, shit. I don't want to say you need to tell them to come and subscribe to my channel. I would say you as the parent come subscribe to my channel so I can fix you up. So you're not having to fight children about chores. If you are, Godspeed. Godspeed. Like I remember being that lazy kid who, especially being the youngest only boy, trying to get around everybody and get around it and just not do it. And when it did get finally caught to have to do it, it would be the most half-assed way ever, right? Not good enough. So, freaking vibes in here is super dope. Like, holy shit. I actually like it. Not liking it, just love it. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna actually just be so excited to start getting into some spring art making because everyone keeps on saying one thing or another, like, how do you make this? How do you make that? I'm like, yeah, I made all this shit, yo. It's like legit. Handmade. Who knows? You might see my black ass at one of a kind this year, yo. For real. I got it like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, not even just my confidence. It's like I have my own self confidence, but because I actually genuinely pray not to myself, but to God, right? To a higher power, ask for forgiveness, try to make amends. Not perfect in any stretch of the imagination. Evidence on, yeah, being Taylor Gang. But one thing that Taylor Gang is we young, wild, and free, man. And that's yeah, good enough for me. Yes, sir. Like your Jays, yo. Like your wonderful Wednesday Reefer Madness Jays. Hey, keep your ashtray clean. We having no butts in that. We having the butts in the seat, though. Yes, sir. What a day. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we actually do link up, me and Ryan, get to go on a ride together. It'd be super dope. Uh, I'm gonna probably put some up with Jer and the other guys in the neighborhood. I've been talking to Jer about wanting to get the fucking softball out. So like today, out of all days, if it's not raining, yo, softball season in Hyde Park, yo, shout out. Yeah, shout out, shout out, shout out. I'm gonna be very excited. I'm remiss to get into that. If you got a glove and or well, I have a ball and a glove, so you're in it. Yeah, come through Hyde Park sometime. Either check out some of the one wheels that we got going on for the action, as I mentioned. Check out ETP, the Electric Trash Pandas on Instagram and socials. Check out Grip Thane, that's Grip Phane. Grifting. We got the mini PEV games 2026. All the content is starting to come fast and furious as it was the day of. So check their YouTube page out on E-Rider Racing. It's friggin' like all across Canada, you got some of the best esports racers, man, for the e-riding committee or community. So I'm getting both very proficient in the photography aspect of the photojournalism, but I'm getting apparently as a pretty dope rider. So who knows? Maybe next year, 2027, you guys get me to 2,000 subscribers. My ass is in that shit. I'm competing, no problem. Easy. And I'm not like a man to like fuck around. Like I don't need to dare myself into something. I just if we get to 2,000 subscribers, I got you. Actually, no, better yet, yeah, let's keep it 2,000. I was about to say pull up on 5,000 on a pitch, but nah. Let's see if you guys got the pocket for 2,000. You guys got 2,000 loves, 2,000 likes. I'll take it. So thankfully, yesterday I got to clean, got to do all my shit. So I'm like super happy about that. And the place is just when you got your setting like all taken care of, is can't really ask for nothing more, right? Yeah, I was looking up at the moon today. It was another beautiful like moon phase, like for an epic moon phase type of full moon. I don't want to say it was a blood moon. It didn't look that red, but it was super beautiful nonetheless. And now, again, a paddleboard and things that can make me accessible to various vantage points that others it takes a lot more coordinating. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to really start taking some beautiful pictures again. So grateful, so fucking grateful. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. So when I finish enjoying my vibes, I hope that you guys start that your day Wednesday. You're like the week never stops. Like 7 days a week, 8 days a week, 9 days a week. It never just only go until you don't rest, recuperate, cycle. That's it. All right. So this is Tristan Kennedy, under adulterated. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all guys. Visit planet under adulterated. Adult RTD. Super simple. Or just search me up, Google me, bitch. Nah, Google me. Kristen Ken. All right, guys. We're gonna peace out. We are out. Remember that when you stay safe, stay sober, and you motivate, shit. All right, man. That's it. That's all for me. Stay safe. I got you, yo.